everybody, and welcome to Storm Reads, and today I'm going to talk about my July wrap-up. I read a total of 34 books in July. I kind of shocked myself. A lot of those were audiobooks, that's the reason. I read 25 on audiobook and 7 on ebook, and then I had 2 physical books. And out of the audiobooks, I was just kind of looking to see if there was any of my old e-arcs and things like that in them, because I do try to do that now and then. And I had 3 out of the audiobooks that I listened to that were old e-arcs, and they're just books that I should have already had done, and they'd already come out. And yeah, my pile of NetGalley shame is really bad. We won't go there. And then I had 4 of the ebooks that I read were e-arcs, so at least I did get some of those done. And 13 of the audiobooks were from my Serious About Series challenge list, so I'm really glad about that. I've been trying to work on that really hard, so it was kind of nice to see that in July at least 13 of those were on that list. And then the rest of the books that I had were pretty much just books that were either on KU, I got from the library, they were for readathons or buddy reads. And my most read genres of the month were, of course, mystery, and then following that was romance. Which is unusual, but I've been in kind of a romance kind of reading mood. I had 3 2 stars, 11 3 stars, 17 4 stars, and 3 5 stars, which I think is pretty balanced month. Most of the reads that I read, I really enjoyed. I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed with my 5 stars. I've been really super strict, and I don't know why. I like something, and for some reason, I always hold back on 5 stars, and I think it's because I don't want to be just one of those that throws out a 5-star willy-nilly, and so I hold back on it. But I've decided to try to let myself be a little bit more relaxed, and if it's something that made me laugh and I just super enjoyed it, then I'm just going to give it a 5-star. I'm not a critical reader. I read for fun and entertainment. I don't care about a lot of the things that some people will mark off of it. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. If the writing flows really fast and it's kind of has enough action and it's not really slow paced and I enjoy it, then that's kind of how I am. I'm just not very critical. And so let's start with the 2-star books, and then I'll go to the 5-star books. And so since I did weekly wrap-ups, I'm not going to talk too much about the books. I'm just going to show you what they were, and I may say a few words, but I don't want this to be a super long video, and with 34 books it would get outrageous. So the 2-star books, I have Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I'm just not really getting into this series. I don't really understand the hype. I actually think I kind of like the first one better than this one. This one, I felt like there was just nothing that happened, and I don't get it. I will continue on with the third one, because me and my friend are buddy reading it, but not right at this moment. I am not anywhere interested in getting to it anytime soon. I had a physical copy from the library, but I had to take it back. And then I have You Will Remember Me by Hannah Mary McKinnon. This one just wasn't very thrilling, and I guessed how it was going to end at about 40% in, and then I absolutely hated the ending, so no. And then Murder at the PTA by Lee Hollis. It's #1 in the Maya and Sandra series, and rarely does a cozy mystery land in the 2-star section, but I just didn't like this. I hope new cozies aren't going to be doing this kind of thing where they're packing it full of a lot of newish types things. This one had political scandals and just all kinds of stuff that it just didn't make it cozy. It wasn't cozy, and I didn't like it. So now we have my 3 stars, and so I had Wilderness Courtship by Valerie Henson. And this was a love-inspired historical, and I read this for the one of my reads for the categorical romance readathon that was at the beginning of the month, and it was enjoyable. It was a set in the United States, which a lot of the historicals I read aren't, so that was kind of cool. And then I also read Lady Reckless and Lady Wicked, which are both by Scarlett Scott, and they're number 3 and number 4 in the Notorious Ladies of London series. These ones I get on KU, and it's just been a fun series, but none of them have been like really like favorites. Then I have Deadly Ever After by Eva Gates, and it's Lighthouse Libraries number 7, and this catches me up on this series. And then I have The Halloween Moon by Joseph Fink, and it was a middle grade that was doing really good up until the ending, and then I didn't like something at the end. So it got kind of docked down to a 3-star. And then I have Biscuits and Slash Browns by Maddie Day, and it's Country Store number 4. It's been a while since I'd gotten into this series, so it kind of lost its like flair. I didn't really connect with the characters very much, I guess. So I'm hoping that the next time I read one, I'll like it a little bit better. As the Christmas Cookie Crumbles by Leslie Budowitz, it's Food Lovers Village number 5. This finishes out the series. This has never really been a favorite series. It's just been an okay series. Then I have Spy Camp, Evil Spy School, and Ski Spy School by Stuart Gibbs, and that's number 2, number 3, and number 4 from the Spy School series, and they're just fun middle grade spy novels. They're quirky. And then I have The Uninvited Corpse by Deborah Sennenfelder, which is the food blogger number 1. And I just didn't connect very well with the main character in this, and so I'm hoping the next time I read one that maybe I'll like it a little bit better. So on to the 4 stars. I have A Night to Surrender by Tessa Dare. It's number 1 in Spindle Cove series, and it was good, but not quite as fun and fluffy as I come to expect from her, but it was still okay. Good Girls Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, number 2 in the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, and it was a lot of fun. A Virgin River Christmas by Robin Carr. This is number 4 in the Virgin River series, and it was very enjoyable. And You Spin Me by Karen Gray, and that was number 3 in the Boston's Classic, and I got this audiobook from the author to review. And I can't remember a lot of times like the publishers of the books that I have for review, so I'll just put like the publishers down here so you'll know where I got it from. Then I have Murder in the Storybook Cottage by Ellery Adams. It's number 6 in the Book Retreat series, and it was pretty good. And Pros and Con by Amanda Flower, and that's number 2 in the Magical Bookshop series. It's growing on me. I like this one. Journey Beyond the Burrows by Renee Heisel. This was a super cute middle grade book with the little mice, and it was adorable. Then I have 16 Scandals by Sophie Jordan, and this was a young adult romance, and I wasn't sure how I would like it, but it was actually pretty cute. The Whole Cat and Caboodle by Sophie Ryan, which was a reread because that one was part of the knockout challenge they had in July at the Killing Time with Cozy Book Club. And so I reread that one, and it's a favorite series, and so of course it gets 4 stars. And then Toxic Toffee by Amanda Flowers, which is number 4 in the Amish Candy Shop series, which is really fast becoming a favorite, even though one of the characters is super annoying. Then I have The Betrayed by Heather Graham, which is the 14th book in the Crew of Hunters series. Slowly working my way through this series. There's like 32 or something like that books in this series. They're paranormal romance with a bit of mystery, and they're all really formulaic, but I really like them. Then I have Bloom by Kenneth Opel, which is number 1, the Overthrow series. This was a kind of a creepy middle grade book about like these plants that like take over the world or whatever. It's kind of cool. Then I have Eight Love a Witch by Dakota Cassidy, which is number 6 in the Witch List in Seattle series. And that is always just a fun ride whenever you get into that series. And then I have The Root of All Evil by Ellery Adams, which is number 4 in the Hope Street Church series. I thought I wouldn't remember a lot because it's been a while, but I actually really enjoyed that one and kind of could remember the characters, which was really good. And Inherit the Wool by Betty Heckman, which is number 6 in the Yarn Retreat series, which is one of my favorite series. And then Weird Kid by Greg Van Eckhout. And this one was a middle grade book about an alien boy who is living on Earth, and he's just trying to figure out how to live there and not shapeshift and scare people, kind of. And there was a mystery, and it was really cute. Then I have Lineage Most Lethal by S.C. Perkins, and this was number 2 in the Ancestry Detective series, and it was really good. It had a lot going. It was really jam-packed for a cozy mystery. A lot of espionage type stuff going on, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so now here's my 5-star reads for the month of July. And I have The Wallflower Wager by Tessa Dare. This is number 3 in the Girls Meets Duke series, and all of the books in this series are fabulous, but I do believe that this one was probably my favorite. It had, I can't remember the girl's name, but she collects all kinds of stray animals, and the banter between her and her neighbor was just, it was just great, and I loved it. Then I have Murder on Fifth Avenue by Victoria Thompson. It's number 14 in the Gaslight series. This is one of my absolute favorite historical mystery series, and there's just some of them that are just so much better than the other ones, and this just happened to be one of those that I really enjoyed. And then we have Slashing Through the Snow by Jacqueline Frost, which is number 3 in the Christmas Tree Farm series. And this series is just so cozy and whimsical and definitely Christmassy. I love the reindeer games and the family. They're just great, and all the side characters, and it's just a fun cozy mystery series. So there you have it. That's all 34 books that I read in the month of July. And if you've read any of these, please feel free to comment down below and let me know what you thought of the ones that you read. Just no spoilers. So, hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!